Greetings, everybody. That's better. It's Jeffrey Guterman's Strat-O-Matic Network. And we have the continuation of Seattle at California. Right now. A strange thing happened to me. I woke up at 1:15 in the morning. I couldn't go back to sleep. And I said, don't fight it. And I got up. I set this game up and played the first 4 innings. And it's 2-0 Seattle. Rob Bender is the starter for Seattle, and Lee May for the California Angels. Very strange. How I opened the other chat, the other broadcast, it didn't work with the but this one is, and I'm so glad to see you all. Hope you're all well. I will go through the lineups, as many of you did not see the original broadcast. For Seattle, Kennedy at third, Hovley in center, Comer in right, Goosen at first, McNertney catching, Donaldson at second, Whitaker in left, Stanley at short, and Brabender, the pitcher, he's 1-8. Good morning, demos. A strange thing happened to me. Demos, I woke up at 1:15 a.m., tried to get back to sleep, couldn't get back to sleep. I said, you know, let me just get up and do something then. I set up this game, the lineups, the everything fielding ratings, played the first 4 innings and then went back to bed. It was about, oh, God, I don't know what time it was, 4 something. And I woke up at 8:30. Or 8:45 a.m. So it was very strange. For the Angels, it's Alomar second. I'm continuing this game. Spencer at first, Fregosi at short, Johnstone in center, Reichart in left, Voss in right, Winston Yenas at third, using a nameless player, Brown, the catcher, using a cardless electronic card from Card App, and then Rudy May, the pitcher, a left-hander, Brabender, right-hander. It's 2-0. Goosen singled in the first, went to third on a base hit by McNertney, and then on a double play ball hit by Donaldson, Goosen scored. So Seattle traded 2 outs for a run. Then they scored another run in the third on Stanley's base hit, and then a double by Kennedy, and Stanley scored after he had stolen second base. Oh, I missed your old school Strat game. What time is the GOW? I'm gonna go to your channel, see what I missed. Old school Strat, super advanced. Interesting setup. That's neat. It's a different score sheet you got there. Probably 1 o'clock, sounds great. Gives me plenty of time here. Pittsburgh at Chicago. 2023. Wow, that is cool. Looks great. And I will check out the live game of the week. And Rudy May takes the field here for the top of the fifth, and Brabender leads it off. This is his second plate appearance today. He struck out in the third. Top of the fifth, 2-0 Seattle. And here's May. Pitch to Brabender, 410 right-hander, and that is a liner to short, caught by Fregosi. And that's another nice catch by Fregosi, 2 in a row. I'm so sorry I didn't have the have it on the field there. Oh, that is good coffee. Wow. Whoa. So it's one away with Brabender retired. And here's John Kennedy. And the pitch from May. That is 3-9 left-handed, struck him out. And that's the fourth strikeout for Rudy. Two outs, nobody on. Just resuming here. Steve Hovley, left-handed hitter at the plate. Here's May. .512 left-handed, flies to left. Under it is Reichart for the catch. I'm sorry, I was so sorry, it's a slash. It's early, folks. It was a .510 left-handed. .512, oh, I am so sorry, I was right in the first place. Side is retired, 1-2-3 by Rudy May, keeping the Angels in this ball game. Bill, I told the story. Bill, what happened, I can explain, is that I woke up at about 1:15 a.m. I felt restless, and then by about 2 a.m., 2:15, I said I didn't want to fight it anymore. So I got up and I set this game up, the next game in our replay, and I played the first 4 innings. I started about 2:30. I played for about an hour, give or take. Actually, I think I may have started it slightly different time. Looking, I can find that. It's a beauty. It was, give or take. And I sort of, I'm sorry to keep repeating this, but I feel like I am in a hypomanic, spacey mood due to this new medication I'm taking. But it's gotten rid of my anxiety in the gut. So it's a side effect I'm just having to deal with. And we're set to go for. I'm gonna take my time on this ball game, making sure we don't go near 1:00 p.m. because I want to see the game of the week. Yeah, with demos about probably 1 p.m. Eastern. I got a little scared last night because I noticed how fast I was playing and talking, and I got a little scared. I said, Jeff, there's nothing to worry about. Just take it easy. Don't get into stress about how you're feeling because it's just a side effect. Anyway, here's Winston Yanas with a Winston Yanas, who was called up. He actually played part of 1968. And Winston Yanas hit about 170, had no home runs, were converting with this poor pitcher, nameless player card. We are converting, we're making him a 1-12 running and make him a C stealer. I wouldn't go on that. I've already figured it out. 318 with 1 error in 9 games. And any home run on his card gets converted to a single 2 asteroids as Winston Yanas leads it off here, playing third base today. And Yanas should be Yenas or Yenas. Yanas steps into the plate. He's a right-handed hitter to lead it off for the Angels. Here's the pitch to Yanas. And that is a 1-4. Right-handed, grounds it back to Brabender for the out. 1 away. And here's Larry Brown. Larry Brown played very few seasons. And he's doing the catching today. He played 2 years in all of Major League Baseball. And he died in 1998 at age 54 of what I do not know. Drafted by the Angels in the 18th round in the 66 June amateur draft from FSU, Florida State in Tallahassee. And kind of interesting how some people will come up to the bigs, get 25 at-bats in his first year, 1969, and hit 160, okay, but that's 20, and then go 0 for 4 in 1970, and then never appear again in Major League Baseball. It's just something, how things like that happened. They either sent them down, got released. And oh, I had Brown. My God, I am so sorry. Let me pull Brown out. And he has a great Strat-O-Matic card for a pitcher. And he steps up with 1 out and nobody on. Here's Randy Brown going against Brabender. There are walks in the 2 column. Here's the pitch from Brabender. That's 2-9. He walked him. So there you go. Randy Brown with the base on balls. We have some horror movie trivia. At the end of this inning, we like to call it the top of the 6th, if that's okay with demos. Beautiful. And keep them coming, folks. Randy Brown is on first. He's a D, but he's not worth holding. Brown on first, 1 down. right after this inning. Oh, you'll wait for the music. I haven't even gotten my music yet. You're good. That's the way it should be. You're good. He knows, folks. Okay, here's Rudy May. With Brown on first, one down. And the pitch to Rudy. That's going to be a 5-4. Left-handed, flies to center X. I had a bunch of X's in the first 4 innings, and I was in no mood for them, given that I had awoken the way I did. This is a fly to center, and it will be for Hovley a 3-4. Really in no mood, but I'm better now. Again, Hovley a 3-4 in center, 12-3 F2. He gets to it, and an E4. 5-9-10 in center. On the E4. Whoops. And he makes the catch. It's a clean F2. A runner on third and second could try to tag. The runner on third tags automatically. Runner on first holds. He makes the catch. Hovley, and there's 2 away. And now here comes Sandy Alomar. Ah, that is good coffee. Whoa. Alomar steps up with Brown on first, Brabender on the mound. 2-0 Seattle. And the pitch, it's a 4-10 switch hitter batting left, catcher X. That will be McNertney at 2-5. One of the better players on this team. McNertney 2-5-8-2. That's going to be, a pass ball. Most likely. PF, that's 6-12-13. He is a E5. It's going to be a PF clean with a runner on first. And with runner on base, it does get by McNertney for a pass ball. And that'll make the count full at 3-2 on Alomar. Now with Brown in scoring position. Brabender from the stretch and the payoff pitch. That's going to be 4-8. Switch hitter batting left, walked him. Second walk drawn this game and inning by the Angels off Brabender. It is first and second, 2 down now. And here's Spencer. Clutch situation here for Spencer. And the pitch from Brabender. That's 5-2 left-handed, struck him out. And that is the 3rd strikeout for Brabender. It's no runs, no hits, 2 walks, a pass ball, 2 left on. We've gone 5. And this is a 2-0 ball game. Now I'd like you to give your attention to the live text for this horror movie. Trivia question. Wait for it now. Here it is. In the horror series Halloween, which real-life actor inspired the design of the mask worn by the character Michael Myers? Whoa. I am not much of a... I'm not very knowledgeable about horror movies. Jim Carrey, whoa! Wow, it must have been later on in the with the remake, with the no, it's not Jim Carrey. That was a good guess, though. Lord, that was a good guess. Which real-life actor inspired the design of the mask worn by character Michael Myers? I don't know that movie too. All I know is there was the original Halloween with Jamie Lee Curtis, and I thought she was cute. I thought she was hot. And that came out. I don't even know what the year it was. And I had no idea at the time who her parents were. A goalie mask, you know, that sounds like a goalie type mask was used in another horror film. I'm not sure which one. This is a tough one, folks. Bill, baseball demos with the question here. Oh, is that Friday the 13th? Okay, right. Oh, Lord. Well, are there any more guesses here? Otherwise, maybe demos, you may have to tell us the answer to this, to the question in the Google the mask, and it might help. Well, if you say so. I'm Googling, even though there's no Googling. He said it's not Jim Carrey. And I don't know what other real-life actor is associated with... Yeah, let's try for a hint. Let's try for a hint. Can you give us a hint? Will you give us a hint, baseball demos? He was notable in sci-fi. And again, I wonder what that has to do with the mask, though, when you say Google that. But he was notable in sci-fi, and he's an actor. And as an attorney. Spock. Notable as Raymond Burr is a good guess. I don't know about the sci-fi part, though. How is he notable, Raymond Burr, in sci-fi? That's a question I have. Whoa, it is Raymond Burr. Whoa. It is Raymond Burr. Holy cow. Okay, no, it's not Raymond Burr, because he was not in any Twilight Zone episodes, as far as I know. Ape Man Goes Ape. Raymond Burr was in that? 2 Twilight Zone episodes. Those hints are I had no idea. Demos, he was notable as an attorney, as the actor. Attorney, you mean. And in sci-fi. I don't think Andy Griffith was ever in a zone. Can you give us another hint? The mask was actually brought in a novelty store of the actor and painted white for the movie. Huh. He also played a policeman. God, this is... Oh! Well... I think Shatner. I don't know that he was an attorney. Karl Malden is a great frickin', but I don't think Karl was in any Twilight Zone. Shatner was in too. What a great actor Karl Malden was. William Shatner. Thank you. Great question. I'm not sure how he inspired the green mask used in the movie The Mask, which I'm somewhat familiar with, but that he... You were close with Spock indeed, Bill. Folks, I'm taking a break. I'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes. What mask? It was a white mask. That kind of, and I wonder what film was it that was? He inspired the Michael Myers mask. Oh. Oh, Lord. A Captain Kirk mask that is painted white. And you know, if that was from the movie, I don't remember that. I don't remember that if that was from the movie. I'm sure. But I don't remember in the movie someone having a mask. In The Mask, the movie The Mask with Jim Carrey. In other words, the only person I remember having a mask was Carrey. Folks, I'm taking a quick break. Just trying to take it easy. We'll be good here. We've gone 5. And it's 2-0 Seattle. This is the third of a 3-game series. Angels took the first 2. 6-2 in the first game, 4-0 in the second. This is September 24 in our 1969 replay. And I guess the answer is William Shatner. And I'm confused. That's all I can tell you. But it was a very, very interesting question, and I appreciate it very much. I like to think of a sci-fi or horror question. I'll be back in just a couple minutes, folks. It's 2-0 Seattle. Hey everybody, I'm back in here in Studio B. I have a question, and it's in the mid-sixth for Bill Ivamy. Baseball. I'm going to go top of the seventh. Horror slash comedy slash parody movies. And we head to the top of the sixth. Bill Ivamy with a baseball question. Here's Rudy May. He's allowed 2 runs in 5 innings. Retired the side in order in the 6th. His first endurance is the 7th. And Wayne Comer will lead it off. He's 0 for 2. Oh, that is such good coffee. God. I'd like to get questions every half inning here to spread things out, as I have a lot of time to kill until Baseball Demo's Game of the Week, probably around 1 p.m. Eastern. Here's the pitch from May to Comer. That's 1-8 left-handed, a fly to center, playable by John Stone. He's under it, and he makes the catch. And now it's Greg Goosen. Goosen 1 for 2. He singled and scored on the double play ball, walked and was forced in the 4th. He's got power. Here's Rudy into his windup. And the pitch to Goosen. That is 4-7. Right-handed, struck him out. That's number 5 for Rudy. Pretty good strikeout pitcher. 133 and 180 this season. 2 down. And here's Jerry McNerney. The pitch from May. That's 1-6 left-handed, fly ball center. And again, John Stone under it. He makes the catch. And the side is retired 1, 2, 3, 8 in a row by Rudy May. We are in the middle of the sixth. It's still 2-0 Seattle. And I would ask you once again, let's get ready for this. This is going to be a baseball question. These are sometimes real tough. From Bill Ivamy. It's a baseball question. Let's see. I'm pretty confident we can get it if we work together. Wait for it now. Here it is. In 1979, these two National League pitchers threw 6 wild pitches in a game to set the Major League record. One a Hall of Famer on a soft tosser, the other a non-Hall of Famer, a flamethrower. Name them. Whoa. Well, and this was in a game. It was not a postseason, seemingly, or anything like that. One is a Hall of Famer who was a soft tosser 79. Oh, great guess. But I think they're both, I think, so J.R. Richard, you think is the flamethrower. Necro, the soft tosser. Is that code for knuckleball? And Joel has it. That's a great answer, Joel. How you knew that. And you knew that in the game. You knew of the game. Beautiful, Joel. Joel Horlin with the correct answer. Whoa. So, the answer to our second question is Phil Necro and J.R. Richard. On that middle of the sixth. Phil Necro died in 2020 at the age of 81. And J.R. Richard, James Rodney Richard, died in 2021 at the age of 71. He had complications from COVID. How do you like that? I remember there was that big injury that he had. I'm trying to remember when that was. Oh, a 20 WP rating. That's a very educated guess. He had a stroke. I remember that. He had a freaking stroke. He had trouble seeing and moving his arm in a game in July 14 of 1980, and still struck out the side in that inning. Numbness in the fingers he had. He was placed on a 21-day injured list, and it was his last game. He was admitted to Methodist Hospital, and An angiogram revealed an obstruction in the distal subclavian and axillary arteries of the right arm. He had emergency surgery for blockage in his right carotid artery, and then a CAT scan finally revealed that he had experienced 3 separate strokes from obstructions in his arterial system. He tried to come back in '81. He pitched 1 game in spring training. Then in '83, but it didn't make, he couldn't come back. He did make the roster at the end of the year, but didn't play in any games in '83. He started to complain of pain in his left calf. The synthetic graft that was put there had closed off, which meant that he needed a surgical bypass in his left leg. Boy, he went through a lot. He was re-signed. He went free agent and re-signed, and a couple months later, in '83, he was released by the Astros, thus ending his baseball career. He had almost a complete recovery, but he had such risk for future complications that he never pitched again. And he lived till 71. And isn't it sad that it was from COVID? Who was JR's catcher? Bruce Bochy. Whoa. Let me just get some coffee. We'll continue this ball game. Is it Bruce Bochy? Oh. Wow. Looking forward to Demo's game of the week. About 1 p.m., give or take. And back to the game. We are in the Big A Angels Stadium in the middle of the 6th, and it's a 2-0 ball game. Gene Brabender is shutting out the Angels, and he'll face their so-called heart of the order, Fregosi, Johnstone, and Reichart. Oh, that is such good coffee. Here's Fregosi to lead it off. I have a question, top of the 7th. It is sci-fi / comedy / parody. And it's a pretty easy question. Brabender the wind-up and the pitch to Fregosi. And that's a 1-9, right-handed, grounds it to second for Donaldson. And he throws it over to Goosen for the first out. Brabender, no runs. 3 hits allowed, walked 2, and has struck out 2, both in the first inning. Here's Jay Johnstone, the prankster. Here's Brabender. And that's 4-7 left-handed, single 1 to 8, and it's line to first, caught by Goosen. A nice catch by Greg. Even though he's a 4, it was a 4-7 left-handed. Single 1 to 8, 12 on the devil die. And here's Rick Reichart, the former bonus baby. Reichart, 0 for 2. Here's Brabender. That is 2-6 right-handed. Walked him. 3rd walk, 2-out walk, thrown by Brabender. Rijkaard, a 1 to 13, 1 to 15, 1 to 13 being held borderline. And he's 8 to 10 trying to get a lead, not being held. He will not go for the lead. Rijkaard on first with 2 outs. Here's Bill Voss. Voss 1 for 2. Bender, 110 right-handed, pops it up to second. And that's going to be for Donaldson to make the catch, and the side is retired on a 110 pop out. No runs, the walk to Rijkaard, left on base. We've gone 6. It's 2-0 ball game. Bender throwing the shutout. Now, wait for this. This is my question. And it's a rather easy one, I think. We're allowed to ask easy questions, aren't we? Again, the category is horror films / comedy parody. And here it is from the movie The Rocky Horror Picture Show. What was Janet's last name? What was Janet's last name? We'll see who really, really remembers that movie, or really, because that should come right out. Right on the tips of your fingers. No, well, no, I'm talking about within the film. The character, Janet, and boy, did I think she was cute. In that. I really did. I'll be surprised. Yeah, damn it, Kathy Harden. I bet you know it, Kathy. She was awesome in that movie. I thought she was so pretty. Kathy Harden has arrived. Damn it, Janet. What was her last name? I can't believe nobody can get this. Any more guesses? Damn it was not her last name. Damn it was her first name. Janet was her middle name. Just kidding. And here's the answer. The answer is Weiss. Janet Weiss. You got it, Bill. So that's it. The answer is Weiss. We've had 3 questions thus far. The first one was William Shatner. The second one was Phil Necro and J.R. Richard, and then Janet Weiss. And I'm surprised. I said I thought this would be easy, but I guess not. And Rudy May takes the mound for the top of the 7th. We're looking for a question for the middle of the 7th here. And we have room and time for a double shot or a triple shot. Oh, that is good coffee. Here's May now. It's 2-0 Seattle on Brabender's shutout through 6. And John Donaldson will lead it off. Donaldson is 1 for 2. Here's Rudy. And the pitch to Donaldson. That is 5-8 left-handed, and that's 1-1 to 3 base hit Donaldson. His second of the ball game. We have questions available for the middle of the 7th. I sure would appreciate some. To break it up a little. Donaldson is on. Whoa, he's a 1 to 17. 1 to 15 being held. He will not be held. He's going to go for the lead. He does not get the lead. Oh, I'm sorry. That's, yeah, Donaldson. Here's Whitaker now. Not being held. Whitaker, left-handed hitter. Okay, here's Rudy. And the pitch to Whitaker. Rudy in his first endurance inning, 111 left-handed, grounds to second. That's Alomar, steps on the bag and throws it to Spencer for the double play. 2 outs. And Fred Stanley is the batter. Oh, Lord. Here's Rudy now. And the pitch 1-9 left-handed, grounds it to second for Alomar again. He's got it. Throws it to Spencer. And the side is retired in Rudy May's first endurance inning. We are in the 7th inning stretch. Just going to take a moment to catch my breath here. No reason we have to have questions at any particular time. Oh, that is good coffee. Wow. Oh, Lord, that is good. In real world, it's Saturday, July 6, 2024. And in our replay, it is September 24, 1969. This is our second game of this date. Third of a 3 between Seattle at California. California took the first 2 on some great pitching. McLaughlin went all the way in the second game with a shutout. Rudy has allowed 2 runs in 7 innings, and Brobender shutting out the Angels this time. It's 2-0, and we move to the bottom of the 7th. It's going to be Winston Llanas. Winston Llanas, right-handed hitter, called up. Using a nameless player card, 1 to 12 running, C stealing, C bunter, W power, and any home run on his card is a single 2 asteroids. And Llanas is 0 for 2 today. Okay, here's Brabender. And the pitch to Llanas. That's 3-6, right-handed, grounds it to second for Donaldson. He's got it. And throws to Goosen at first for the out. And now here's Randy Brown, the catcher. Randy Brown, a left-handed hitter. We already let him hit twice, and he is knowingly bad. And he caught this whole game. He hit 160. Look, we're just going to let him hit again because that 2 column has a lot of walks. We'll play the game as it was. Here's Brabender now. And the pitch to Brown. That is a 4-4 right-handed hitter. It's going to be a grounder to third. X for Kennedy, 218. That's pretty good for a pilot, 218 at third. Kennedy trying to get to that 218. Oh, 1-2 goes through, base hit for Brown. On an S1 on the 1-2, and Kennedy E18 at third, 6-11-15, and he boots it to boot. So it's an S1 single, a single and an error. In other words, that ball, and you can look at it any way you wish to conceptualize it. The way I conceptualize it is that was a ball that Kennedy dove for and got to, but then he foolishly tried to throw it, and it was an error, allowing Brown to get to second. It's a tough call here. Do we let Rudy May hit? Tough call. With 1 out and a runner in scoring position, Rudy is a 1WL. He's a deep bunter. Tough call here. Angels won this one in real world 3-1 in real world. Rodriguez came in for Llanes in this game, otherwise they had no pinch hitters. I think we're going to go and let Rudy hit. Okay, Joe Horland says pinch hit it is in this 2-0 ball game. There will be a pinch hitter. Pinch hitter it is. Thank you, Joel. We'll go, there aren't much choices, but we'll go with it's a pretty good choice. Really very little to pick from, but we're going to go with Bubba Morton. There's no left-hander worth hitting with. And his action in the bullpen, we'll let you know when that time comes, which is probably going to be soon, who's going to hit for May, who pitched 7 innings, allowing 2 runs, 6 hits, walked 1, struck out 5. Bubba, indeed, Bubba Morton, we feel comfortable that he's available. And Brabender now facing Bubba with Brown on second, 1 down. Here's Brabender. And the pitch to Bubba. And it's a 2-6 right-handed, struck him out. That's the 4th strikeout for Brabender. And now Alomar comes up, 2 outs, clutch situation. There are no relievers to refer to in this ball game, as Rudy May went all the way and won it 3-1. Let's go ahead a couple games. Hey, please. There's Geishert and Tatum, but available. Geishert and Tatum are available. They pitched on tomorrow's game, the 25th. Look, it's important to take responsibility. I thought it was a pretty good call. Here's Rob. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here's Alomar in a clutch situation. This is Broadbender's second endurance inning. Again, Alomar, clutch situation. Here's Broadbender from the stretch with Brown on second, and the pitch, 2-7, right-handed, and that's a clutch base hit up the middle by Alomar. Brown, rounding third, comes home with the Angels' first run of this ball game. And right now, that looks like that may be an unearned run. We'll have to wait and see, or anyone else who might be able to tell us. Joel Horlin, turns out, despite Bubba, I forgot to write him in here. The Angels get a run. Sandy in the clutch. Let's look at that again, folks. It was a 2-7 right-handed. And there you have, I don't get those enough, clutch reversal to a single 2 asteroids. We get the clutch reversal single. We get some clutch single outs, but not enough for these. Here's Sandy on the mound, on first, 1-19, with Broadbender 1-21 being held, 1-19, and he is being held. Alomar being held, going for the lead here on with the 7, and he does not get it. Makes him a 1-11, a 1-13. 1-9. Here's Spencer now, with Alomar being held at first, 2 down, 1 in. And here's the pitch to Spencer. That is 2-10 right-handed. Oh, ballpark slash. Oh, that's going to be a 1-base hit. Left-handed in California, no doubt about it. A 2-10 right-handed ballpark slash single by Spencer, sending Alomar to second. And now Jim Fregosi in a clutch situation. And Broadbender has reached fatigue. Whoa, Broadbender has reached fatigue. And that's it for Broadbender. How do you like that? Just like that. Broadbender reaches fatigue. He ends up pitching 6 2/3. Looked so good until this inning. Allowing 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. Walking 2, 3. Striking out 4 and allowing thus far 1 run, responsible for first and second, 2 down. And let's see who's coming in now. Now the problem is, double switches hurt my head. Oh, I don't know what I'm even thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking. Double switch really hurts my head. Locker pitched in this game in real worlds. He's a right-hander. He would be the man to go to. Can anyone help me with a double switch? Because I have a, I'm just following real world. I don't have to, but they did take out. Oh Lord, they did bring in. Oh shit! I'm so sorry. I'm really getting distracted here. They did not bring anybody in, but I could bring in someone. Rob Bender's nickname was Lurch, according to Bull 4, but not to his face. Whoa, he did look like Lurch. Anyone want to help here with a double switch? I could bring in Gus Gill to play short because he did. Yeah, thank you. So I can do this. I can have Locker come in the 8th spot. I'm sorry, I can have Gus Gill come in the 9th spot and the pitcher come in the 8th spot. Is that how it goes? I'll do it with, is that how it goes? Is that right? We're gonna bring Locker in. He's taking his warm-ups. Thank you, Bill. Thank you so much. He's a 0 plus 1. Or try to get 3 innings out of him. It's gonna be Fregosi facing Locker, finishing up his warm-ups. We're in the bottom of the 7th. 1 run in already for California. It's a 2-1 ball game. Gill will play shortstop and bat 9th. Locker. Oh shit, I put it in the wrong frickin' spot. Can you believe that? Can you believe the nonsense? Not a very good hitter, though. Here's Locker now trying to get out of this. 2 outs, clutch situation, first and second, tying run. Here's Locker. And the pitch to Fregosi. That's 5'11", right-handed, grounds it to first X Goosen. And watch out for this. This could be trouble. Goosen, a 4'11". 4'11", 17-4. G1 gets to it. E11, 6, 11, 14. That doesn't smell right. Oh, but he does. He takes it to the bag. 6, 11, 14. On an E11, that's pretty good. The side is retired. 1 run, though. On 2, 3 hits. I think we'll call it an earned run, since they got base hits following that. There were 2 outs, but, and it's a 2-1 ball game. He ends up allowing Rob Bender 1 run, and he's the winner of record, having pitched 6 2/3 Locker for the save if he goes all the way. Now, let me just make sure I got this here. In the bottom of the 8th, I have Gus Gill still alive on me. Does that make sense to you? I have Gus Gill. And there's going to be a pitcher. And it's going to be, Lord, with 2 innings to go, maybe I will go with Geishert, who pitched in Real World the next day and saved Tatum. Any recommendations? The only problem is he's not so great. Gill batting 9th, yeah. Tatum is the ace. We could pull a double switch here. Lord, why the hell not, right? Wait a minute. I say let's let Tatum. Oh shit! Wait a minute. Top of the 8th. Let Locker hit. That's what I say. Let Locker hit. But anyway, who's going to be the? That's not like. You see how disjointed I am? It's going to be top of the 8th and Kennedy. I'm sorry. Where is the? It's going to be Gus Gill leading it off if he hits. But let's see who's going to be the pitcher here for the Angels. Again, we're going to bring Tatum in. We're going to bring Tatum in. That's what we're going to do. And see if he can win this ball game. Oh shit, I need a Seattle pitcher. Tatum is the pitcher for the Angels. See how disjointed I am? Lord, Tatum, a 0 hold. I know it's not very fun for you to watch a 66-year-old man having cognitive problems. But at least I know I'm having them. There we go. Tatum. In a very tight 2-2 ball game. Gus Gill will face Tatum. He's at 222, but wait, let's see if there's going to be a hitter here. Whoa, it's going to be Mike Hegan. Whoa. Mike Hegan is coming in to hit. Whoa. Some of you may object to that. As if we have, I think Ray Oyler's got to be hurt. We can bring Roy Clark in at short. We're going to take liberty here. Actually, with a lead, we're going to let Gus Gill hit. What am I? I'm really disjointed. You know that, folks? Here's Gus Gill stepping in the batter's box. They have the lead, sure. Boy, is that disjointed. I'll take a break after this half inning and give myself a little time out. Yeah, we'll have Roy Clark play the banjo. We're going to let Gill. It's a 2-1 ball game. Here's Tatum now, the best they got to hold the lead. And there'll be, Angels will have 2 innings to come back. Here's Tatum. And the pitch to Gill. That's 4-6 right-handed, and he walked him. So Gus Gill is walked by Tatum. Last thing they need, 1-20. With Tatum, a +121, 19 being held on a 2. He'll go for it, not being held. Going for the lead, does not get it. Gill, an insurance run on first, and here's John Kennedy. Kennedy 2 for 3, doubled, and knocked in a run in the third. Let's manufacture a run. Gus Gill. Kennedy, a B bunter. We could lay it down, Bill Ivan. You want it laid down? Yeah, he's a B bunter. He's going to lay it down. I could see the infield is now in. He's a C. The infield is back. Now we're going to roll. The infield is in. I am so sorry, and it's too late. I am so sorry, Bill. I don't know if you like my house rule. The infield was brought in. It's too late. House rule, sir. Too late. Roland says bunt away. Thanks for the support, Joel. Here's the pitch to Kennedy. See, bunter 3. We forgot to find out who it was hit to. We're going to roll that one now. And it was hit to third, and it's good on a 3C sack with Llanos. Only play for Llanos is to first. Kennedy with the sacrifice. Gill on short, on second. So sorry, folks. It's some cognitive impairment from the new medication. I'll talk to my doctor about it. Oh, that is good coffee. Wow. And I'll be taking a break after this half inning. It's Gill in scoring position now with 1 out. Hovley, a left-handed hitter. This is the best they got. Thanks for understanding, Bill. The pitch to Hovley. That is a 6-9 left-handed. Grounds it to short X. Oh, Lord. That's going to be Fregosi 222. Ship these things. Pain in the ass. 222, 82, G2 gets to it. 612, 15, 22. E22, 612, 15. And boots it. Oh my. Oh my. That's a G2. He's an E22, folks. Fregosi, one of the best in the business, but 6-12-15, it happens to some of the best. Wait a minute. 6-12-15. Oh, yeah, shortstop boots at E1. And that is going to be a G2 E1. It's an error, and everybody moves up. And that everybody is Gus Gill going to third. And Hovley is on. Wow, on the error. First error by California today. Error by Fregosi. First and third, infield back, 1 out. Tatum. Trying to get out of this now. Unless any of you want to bring the infield in, be my guest. Here's Tatum now. Hovley 1 to 16, 1 to 17, 1 to 15 being held. Here's the pitch to Comer. We're just trying to manufacture one run here, Bill. That is 5-5 right-handed. Struck him out. And that's the first by Tatum. And here's Greg Goosen. Tatum trying to get out of this. It's a 2-1 ball game, what has turned out to be a very good ball game. Here's Tatum. Goosen 1 for 2, singled, scored, walked, and struck out. Here's the from the stretch. Clutch situation, first and third, 2 down. Pitch to Goosen, 3-5 right-handed, and that is a grounder back to Tatum. He fields it and throws it to Spencer, and the side is retired. So we tried, and we're trying for everybody here. We're in the middle of the 8th. It's no runs. Very poised. Tatum in trouble getting out of it. Walking Gill. The sacrifice by Kennedy. The error by Fregosi. It was first and third, 2 down after striking out Comer, and he got Goosen to tap back to him. The pitcher, Ken Tatum. We're going to come back to the bottom of the 8th, a 2-1 ball game, Angels, and it'll be Locker, who retired 1 in relief of the fatigued Gene Brabender, also called Lurch. Because he resembled Lurch. Brabender is the winner of record. I'm not sure, this picture looks more like Lurch than the usual one. Here's him on the Orioles. But this is a this one on the right is a dead ringer for a Lurch. Look. Really? He was on the 66 Orioles. Holy cow. Lurch went 6 2/3, and he's the winner of record. I hope everybody's enjoying their weekend. I'm going to be taking a little break here. I got all the time in the world. O's got him from the Dodgers. Wow. Brabender. So he is a veteran. And I am going to take a little break here. Isn't that nice? It will be Locker coming up here in the bottom of the 8th after my break, folks. And just having some fun. It's an inside joke. Inside joke. Not to really meaning to make fun at all of the person, okay? You should see some of my body parts, okay? I don't want to even tell you about it. My name's Jeffrey Guterman. We've got a ball game here. There's no doubt about it. Locker has brought in for the fatigue Gene Brabender. He's pitched 1/3 thus far, getting him out of a jam after the Angels scored their first run to make it 2-1 Seattle, and Tatum is in for the Angels. locker in for both the aces. And my name's Jeffrey Guterman, and this is the Strat-O-Matic Network. And I will be back in due course, which is usually around 2 or 3 minutes. Thanks so much. Oh, thank you very much. That was some real cognitive impairment that I had there. But I think it was a good test because I was able to problem solve the confusions, correct the confusions. I'll be back. I just need to text my son real quick if it's okay with you. I am so sorry, folks. Family first, you know what I'm saying? Oh, shit. I am so sorry, but this is a must intervention. Family first. Okay, that's it. I took care of my responsibility. Good morning, Dave Little. Hope all is well with you. I'm taking an extended break here because I had to take care of some business here, personal business. When we come back, it's going to be at about a minute now or so. We're going to head to the bottom of the eighth, and it's going to be Bob Locker. Just heard back from my son, just on a matter. Locker came in again to relieve the fatigued Gene Brabender, who is the winner of record in a 2-1 ball game, Seattle over California. Yeah, no, it was not. There's no bile duct carcinoma that I'm aware of. Well, you never know. little coffee and we'll get going. Oh, there's not much left. Oh, God, what a shame. Well, there's enough to create a little bit. What a shame. Okay, here's Locker now. Leading it off for the Angels in the bottom of the 8th will be Jay Johnstone. Absolutely, Dave. Absolutely. Here's Locker and the pitch to Johnstone. 2-6 right-handed, lines it to second, caught by Donaldson, one away. Absolutely. Here's Rick Reichart now, 0 for 2 and a walk. Locker trying to save this for Brabender here in the bottom of the 8th now. Oh. Here's the pitch to Reichart. That is 211 right-handed. That's a ballpark slash. Whoa, it's hit deep. He's got the end power against the right-hander. It's an 11 on the red die, and it's gone. Reichart has tied up this ball game with a home run off Bob Locker. Let's look at that again. Whoa. Rick Reichart, the former bonus baby, got a changeup from Locker on a 211 right-handed. And there it is, plain as the nose on your face. Ballpark blast, end power. In California. He's a right-handed hitter, 1-13. It's an 11 on the 20 die. It's gone. And the crowd is roaring here for Reichart. That is his 13th home run of the season. I believe he had 14. It would no 13. Well, that was it. You have to hit it sometime, right? If you're gonna. And we've got a tie ball game here. Reichart was hit with a 1-out home run off of Locker. Now here's Bill Voss, left-handed hitter. 1 out, nobody on. And Bill Voss, the batter. Here's Locker now. The pitch to Voss. 6-4 left-handed, grounds it to second B. Nobody on. Donaldson fields it, throws it over to Goosen, 2 away. At about 1 p.m. today, there will be, probably 1 p.m., the game of the week by Demos, baseball Demos. Here's Winston Yenas coming in. It's a 2-2 ball game. And some of you may think this is a little strange, but Aurelio Rodriguez. Oh, no, it wasn't Rodriguez. I'm doing it again. Yeah, Rodriguez came in for Yenas in Real World. And Yenas Rodriguez did not hit. Llanos is a right-handed hitter. We're going to have Rodriguez come in and hit. He came in. Whoa. In real world, just for defensive purposes, and we're going to just have him pinch hit here and stay at third for Winston Llanos. 2 outs, nobody on. Rodriguez at 225 versus Llanos, who was made a 318 manufactured by me with a nameless player. Okay, here's Locker now. 2 outs, nobody on. Pitch to Rodriguez. That is 2-7 right-handed, and he grounds it to second for Donaldson again. And he throws him out, and the side is retired. Rodriguez will stay at third base. As a 225. And we're going to the ninth. There's 1 run on the home run by Rick Reichart off of Locker. So sorry about that. Here we are onto the real-time score sheet. And Ken Tatum takes the mound for the Angels. It's anybody's ball game now. And if this goes into extras, I'm going to have to make more coffee. No doubt about it. Tatum came in, pitched the 8th, allowed no runs, got into a little bit of trouble there with Gill going to third on the error by Hovley, but then got out of it. Here's Jerry McNertney. Tatum in his second inning of relief. Thank you for bearing with me here in the late innings, because I also have something on my mind, but I'm trying to do the best I can. Here's the pitch to McNertney now. 1 for 3 today. Tatum throws 2-4 right-handed, grounds it to first. Spencer takes it to the bag, 1 away. Now here's John Donaldson, left-handed hitter. Two fine pitchers in here. In the ninth, tied at 2. The pitch to Donaldson. That's 5-3, left-handed, hits it back to Tatum X. Tatum is a 4-0. Four 10-4. It's a G3. He gets to it, and a 5-8-9-0 errors throws him out. 2 away. And now here's Steve Whitaker, a left-handed hitter. Hit 250, which is pretty fine for these pilots. Oh, here's Tatum now. Whitaker 0 for 3. What a ball game. 4-6 left-handed. That is a drive hit out to right. Running for it is Voss, and he catches up with it to make the catch. A nice running catch by Bill Voss on a 4-6 left-handed double 1 to 8, 11 on the 20 die, 1-2-3 inning. We're heading to the bottom of the ninth. Let's see how long these ace relievers last. Locker will face Larry Brown. And Brown played this whole game. It's a 2-2 ball game. I think I will just have him hit. Some of you may disagree with it. He is non-carded. We're using from the card app. And against Locker, the right-hander, we're using him because he was put in this game, and moreover, he's got a pretty good 2-column. We're just gonna do it, folks. So here's Randy Brown, left-handed hitter. That's another reason. Here's Locker now. And the pitch to Randy Brown. That's going to be a 6-7 left-handed on Locker. Single 1-6. Goes through for a base hit. Randy Brown with a leadoff single. Oh, my. Brown is a deep bunter, 1-9. Now that's worth running for. That's freaking worth running for. Lord. Joe Askew thought he was going to get a day off, but he will come in to catch if the Angels don't win it in this inning. Coming in to run. Whew, Lord. Well, we're going to go with Roger Repose. We could use Cowan a 1-15, but the problem is he's the only really decent pinch hitter left on this squad. So we're going to run with Repose and take the 1-14. And it will be Askew, who has been catching. They just thought they'd give him a day off. Who's putting on his gear now in the event that he is needed. They hope he isn't. He's a 3-0-2. And with Tatum, that would make him Tatum a 0. It's all hypothetical. So Repose 1-14 is on first, and there's going to be a hitter for Tatum. Okay, that's what they're going to do. That's a house rule I have anyway, but it's a rule of thumb. It means that we will do it generally, but sometimes not, rarely not, and that's namely the pinch hitting of a pitcher who comes up in extra innings or the ninth, losing or tied. So there will be a hitter for Tatum who pitched 2 innings. He can still win this game. He can't lose it. He allowed no hits, a walk, struck out 1, and no runs. And Billy Cowan is coming in here. To hit and we'll find out who's coming in to pitch in due course. Here's Billy Cowan in the bottom of the 9th. Joel, Tatum is a C bunter. repose is a D stealer. Ruben Amaro is an A bunter. What do you say we bring in Ruben and bunt that over instead? Ruben Amaro. Pinch hitting for the bunt. Sounds good. Okay, it's not just me. Here's Ruben now stepping in, a bunter. House rule to determine if he's infield in or not. And the infield is in. He's a B. Still good. Here's Locker now. That's 6-8B, and it's good. Hit to third. Fielded by Kennedy. Only play is to first. Amaro gets the sacrifice bunt, putting Repose in scoring position with one out. And Tatum is through. Here's action in the bullpen, one out. Here's Alomar. Alomar had the big clutch single to knock in the first run. And it was literally, I believe, a clutch single on the 2-7. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it was. Here's Locker now, trying to settle down. The pitch to Alomar. That's 1-5, right-handed, struck him out. Oh my. Locker with the strikeout. His first since coming in. And now it's up to Jim Spencer. Amaro on, Repose on second, 2 outs. This is it. I think they'll just go ahead and pitch to Spencer. We could walk him, Joel, and go to Fregosi instead. Spencer hit 254, Fregosi 260. Might as well just go ahead and pitch to him. 2 outs. The winning run in scoring position on second, Roger Repose. And the pitch to Spencer. Here it is, 1-7. Oh, he grounds it to second. Donaldson fields it beautifully and throws to Goosen. And we're going to extra innings. I'm making more coffee. We have till 1 p.m. at least. What a ball game it is. And there'll be a new pitcher for the pitch to Spencer indeed. The prankster. You say the prankster did hit a walk-off home run? He was actually, the prankster was 0 for 3. We're going to just take a peek here at the Angels to see who might be a good candidate to come in this ball game. They've already used their ace. Geishert and Tatum on the 25th. Whoops. Eddie Fisher, who I was looking at. I had my eye on Eddie. He came in the 26th. I had my eye on Eddie Fisher. He's about as good as there is. They used to have Wilhelm, but they traded him to Atlanta. He will not be available, I hear, for the playoffs, though. Eddie Fisher, a right-hander, is coming in and taking his warm-ups, and this has been quite a ball game. I do have some concerns. I'm just dealing with a little family issue. I'm going to need to take a break for about 2 or 3 minutes. But there's nothing that is life-threatening or nothing really terribly serious. Really. And my name's Jeffrey Guterman, and I'm delighted. Okay, thank you, Bill. I'm delighted that we're in extra innings. Thank you very much, Bill, and thanks for your question on William Shatner for the answer, and the Necro Richard question. Eddie Fisher, I'm not sure if he was with Taylor at the time. I don't know why she went for him. When we come back, coffee is going to be made. It's going to be Bob Locker due up, and keeping with my rule of thumb, we're going to hit for him. Unless any of you want him to stay in the game, we could. His endurance is 3, and he has pitched 2 1/3. He's in his first endurance inning. He is in his first endurance inning with 2 outs. So if those of you who he has not even pitched 3 innings yet. And there is an argument to keep him in the game. On the other hand, maybe not. I will be back in due course. I apologize, this game has been a little bit strange. It started at about 2:30 in the morning when I awoke. I had awoken at 1:15 a.m., couldn't sleep, and decided to just set up this game. I did the first 4 innings and resumed this morning at about, I think it was 9 a.m. And we're hoping the game ends within an hour, because Demos has the game of the week. And you should follow Baseball Demos. I'll be back in just a couple minutes now. There's going to be some new coffee here. I don't know, an argument could be made that this has been a deceptively great game, if you follow what I'm saying. Deceptively awesome. Coffee is brewing. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Thank you. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. Now, there is a chance I could get interrupted, having to answer a phone call from somebody. I'm not talking robocalls, I'm talking personal. And if that be the case, this game would just be restarted, hopefully, relatively soon after the end of the call. Here's Eddie Fisher. He has taken his warm-ups, and there is going to be a hitter for Locker. How do you like that? Locker ends up having gone 2 1/3. He allowed the game-tying home run. 2 hits in total. Walked none, struck out 1, allowed 1 run. I'm gonna sneak a cup of his freshly brewed coffee here. Try to stay calm and easy, breezy. New fresh milk. And let's see who's going to hit for Locker. The ump is calling for a batter. Gus Gill pinch hit in this game in real world. No pinch hitters on the 25th. Tommy Harper pinch hit in the on the 26th. He's only a 235 hitter, but he would be a good choice, I believe. Mincher also pinch hits on the 26th. Mincher is a 246 hitter. I think we will go with Mincher, if that's okay with you, Joel Horlin, a left-handed hitter. So Mincher comes in. There'll be a new pitcher. There's action in the bullpen. Let's see who's warming. Diego Segui relieved on the 26th. I love Diego. He didn't pitch on the 23rd. It's going to be Diego, the right-hander. It's about as good as you get after Locker. He didn't look so good in his last outing. He's a +5 hold, though, and that's going to make him a +5 max. Diego warming. He won the ERA title, I believe, in 1970 with a 2.56, as I recall. And here comes Mincher now, stepping up to the plate. We are in Angels Stadium in Anaheim, California, for the third and final game of this 3-game series. Pilots trying to avoid a sweep. Angels took the first 2, 6-2 in the first, 4-0 in the second game on a complete game shutout by McLaughlin. They had a 2-0 lead in this ball game, and then a run in the 7th and the 8th, including a home run by Rick Reichart off of Locker, has tied up this ball game. And here's Don Mincher to lead it off, pinch hitting. An argument can be made to use Harper, but we'll see. Here's Fisher now. And the pitch to Mincher. Left-handed hitter, 4-8, left-handed, lines it to second, caught by Alomar. That's 1 out, and I believe in the butterfly effect, so I don't think we would have gotten a 4-8 had I went with Harper. Now Gus Gill, who's playing shortstop, is due up. And Tommy Harper is coming in to hit for Gus Gill. How do you like that? Tommy Harper is coming in to hit for Gus Gill. And he will play third, and Kennedy will move to short. How do you like that? Harper, I believe that's legitimate, will pinch hit, go to third, pinch hit in real world. He's been out for a while, but Kennedy will move to short. And Kennedy is on deck. It's 1 out, nobody on. Here's Harper now. Fisher gets the sign from Askew, who is now catching the windup and the pitch to Harper. That is a 4-7 right-handed base hit, Harper. Now is he a threat to steal? Fisher, a +4, my goodness. +4 with Askew is 0. That's going to be a little trouble there. They're going to hold Harper. He's going to be a 1-19, 1-23, 1-19 max. If he gets the lead, 2-6, 11, 12, no pickoff. And Harper gets the lead. And he's a 1-19. Again, 1-19 +4 on Fisher, 1-23, 1-19 being held max. Here's Kennedy now. Fisher from the stretch, 1 out, Harper on first. And the pitch from Fisher. There goes Harper. And he's safe. He's safe. Donaldson arguing it. Second stolen base of the ball game for Seattle. Stanley stole second in the third and then came home on Kennedy's double. Well, it's deja vu all over again. Here's John Kennedy, 234 hitter. 1 for 3, a sacrifice bunt. Now Harper on second, not being held. He is the go-ahead run. Here's Fisher now. And the pitch to Kennedy. That's 6'10", right-handed, and that is a fly ball to center. Watch out. This might be dangerous. 6'10", right-handed. Oh, but it's Johnstone, a 3-7. Don't let us down, Davey. Johnstone, a 3-7 in center. Johnstone, 16-3, gets to it on an F2. This might involve an advance. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's in E7. Oh, and he boots it. Oh, my. Oh, on the 2-3-4 booted. Oh my. And that's going to be an F2E1. An F2E1. It's an error. Harper will go to third on that. And John Stone, the prankster, second error for the Angels. Oh my, first and third now. Kennedy, a 1-20. 1-24. 1-19 being held. Not being held. Gets the lead. Is being held. Will go for the lead. Does not get it. It's just a gamble on the part of California not to bother holding and take the risk of what that could bring. It's still only one out. Harper on third. Kennedy on first. And here's Hovley now. Okay, Hovley, left-handed hitter. The infield is back. Fisher from the stretch. The pitch to Hovley. That's a 3-5 right-handed. Infield back, ground ball second B on a first and third. This might be costly. It's going to be a 4. Batter safe, runner on first out, going to second, and Harper scores. How do you like that? They could have went for the inning-ending double. Looking at again, 3-5 left-handed, right-handed, grounded to second, forcing Kennedy. That's a shame. 2 outs, Harper scores the go-ahead run. What a shame. Does that mean this game's going to have to end and I'm going to have to go back to reality? Here's Hovley now, 1-16 on first 2 outs. 1-16, 1-20. 1-18 with the lead, and he will go for the lead. He's being held. That's a shame. 4-6 with the lead. Does not get it. He'll hold. Oh, that's an awful shame. Comer at the plate. 2 outs, 1-5, right-handed, struck him out. And the side is retired. 1 run, though. Some of you may not like it, but it was 1 run on 1 hit. The pinch hit single by Harper, staying in the game at third. The error, which would have been 2 outs, by John Stone, and then the force. I'm not sure if it's earned or unearned. I don't keep that stat in this. If any of you think it's unearned, let me know. We are going to the bottom of the 10th with Bob Locker as the winner of record and Diego Segui going for the save. Fisher, the loser of record. And here's Diego to try to save it. It's been quite a ball game. It was 2-0 all the way, starting at about 3 in the morning when I woke up, finished it, discontinued the game after 4 innings, picked it up this morning from the top of the 5th. California scored 2 runs to tie it up, and now in the top of the 10th, the run off of Fisher, the loser of record, but this game is not over. It's Fregosi, John Stone for redemption, and Rijkaard. Here's Diego now. He's ready, right-handed hitter, the wind-up, the pitch to Fregosi. That's 1-9, and he chops it to second for Donaldson, throws it over to Goosen, 1 out. Here's the prankster now. He's got some power. Left-handed hitter. Tough loss here for the Angels if they do not prevail. Here's the pitch to Johnstone. 4-7 left-handed, struck him out. Diego looking very strong, and now it's Rick Reichard. He gets a good hand from the crowd. Can he hit a second home run? He hit the game-tying home run in the 8th. He comes up, 2 outs, nobody on, bottom of the 10th, with these Angels trailing 3-2. Here's Diego now. The wind-up and the pitch to Reichard. That is 3-6, right-handed, single 1-7, goes through for a base hit. Oh, just past the reach of Harper, who is now playing third. Reichard 1-13, 1-18, 1-16 being held. But he is, that's a borderline because of knowingly from the Angels side, he's got an 8-10 out. And he is being held. Okay, so Reichard is the tying run and Bill Voss is the batter, and he's about as good as you can be on this California team, 261 average. And he's a left-hander. He is the winning run at the plate. But he has W power. Has a home run on his own card, though. 2-7. No, I'm sorry, 2-4. 1-7, and the Angels win it. Here's Diego now. Trying to finish this up from the stretch, with Reichard being held on first and the pitch to Voss. That is a 5-4 left-handed catcher X. This could be the ball game. Askew. I'm sorry, not Askew. McNertney 2-5, and he's really good. 2-5 Askew. I'm sorry, McNertney. It's a 2-5. 16-2. And it looks like he's going to foul out. It's popped up in foul territory. He is an E5. What a way to end it. That's the way the 68 World Series ended. Does anyone remember that? 6-11-15. E5. And he makes the catch and the ball game is over. It's an FO foul out. Caught by McNertney. The final. Seattle 3, California 2. The win goes to Locker. Diego with the save. He pitched 1. He allowed 1 hit. Struck out 1. Fisher with the loss. Pitched 1 inning. 1 hit. Not sure if that was earned or not. I think it's earned, but I'll keep it as earned. And he's the loser of record. The final line. Thanks for the game. Oh, thanks, Dave. Thanks, Dave. You know, just family issues, concerns. It's very kind of you. Final line of this ball game: Seattle 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. California 2 runs, 8 hits, out hitting and losing, 2 errors. It was the error by Johnstone that turns out to have been the loser situation. And then with the infield was back, they were going for the inning-ending double play, and Hovley hit a ball to Alomar, who His only play was to force Kennedy, and in came Harper with the win. So that's going to be doing it. I hope you all enjoyed the ball game. My name is Jeffrey Guterman, and this is the Strat-O-Matic Network. Take care, everybody. Thanks for sharing with this ball game.